did they
interview
manage?
done.
The guy had accepted a job somewhere else. How did they manage to sway him?
I did. He went and accepted with a company called Metal Sales in Sellersburg, Indiana, who was a horrible, horrible company. And when I called the candidate and pitched him the job, he said he'd already accepted a job with Metal Sales. I told him he was crazy, and to believe me, to call these two guys, and I gave him 2 phone numbers of ex-Metal Sales employees. And then I said, I'll call you back later. So he called one of the guys. The guy's like, you're crazy if you go work there, blah, 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 blah. And then he went back and talked to his wife, and he said, what do you think I should do? He goes, what about the recruiter? He goes, well, he didn't even leave me his number. And she goes, well, I think you should track him down because obviously he was serious. So I called him the next day. He goes, dude, you didn't even leave my number. I go, I know, but what did you think? He goes, I think you're right. I need to interview with McElroy. And that's when we pushed the process.
Okay. Is there something that the candidate could have done in that case to research the company himself? I mean, how did he happen to be walking into a bad situation?
You're talking about 20 years ago when we didn't have the internet, man. You're talking
we did,
about,
but it wasn't as filled with data.
Yeah,
as
I mean,
it is
like
today.
Metal Sales was a powerhouse in the industry, but it's owned by a family similar to Ernie's story before. That if you don't have your Mackin on the back of your jacket, there's a big bullseye instead, and you will get fired for no reason whatsoever.